Namaste. My name is Julia Desmond and I live in Colorado, USA. I'm a oneness trainer, and the first time I ever traveled to the Oneness University was in October 2006 to become a Diksha giver. I just returned home from the 28-day deepening in India. I just arrived a few days ago back in the USA, and I did experience a very profound shift. Actually, the last day of the deepening, September 20th. Before that, I was experiencing an awakened state, and I was experiencing that for a good year and a half. And I would come and go into very high states of consciousness. But the fundamental difference of the awakened state versus what I'm experiencing now is the dissolution of this self. During the awakened state, you don't experience the self, but the self is still very much present. It's still very much there. But the shift that I experienced during a very sacred and ancient ritual in the temple, I experienced the dissolution of the self, and all that was left was an emptiness, a clarity inside. In the awakened state, you think you're enlightened. And you're excited about it, and you're excited about your state of consciousness. After the shift of awakening, you don't think you're awakened. You're not excited about it because nobody's there. So those are two very, very different experiences. And the two experiences are different as far as what's going on physiologically. In the awakened state, it's due to the Kundalini. It starts at the base of the spine and goes all the way up to the crown chakra. And you can feel the energy rush, and it can stay very elevated in your crown chakra. And then you experience all types of things, realizing God, being one with the divine, the sense of no self. All those things happen in the awakened state, but that's very much a function of the Kundalini. The shift of awakening is actually a neurobiological shift in the brain, and it's actually a rewiring within the brain, and I experienced that the last day during this ritual in the temple, and I felt it. It took about 2 to 3 minutes, and it was a very different experience from any Kundalini process or experience that I had experienced before. And it was very electrical in nature, and my divine presence actually told me when it was about to begin and when it was about to end. And so I knew that fundamentally the shift of awakening had happened at that point. Now the mind is there, but it's off to the side. Thoughts are there, but they're off to the side. It's very clear inside. It's very, very empty. It's very calm. Thoughts come and go. Thoughts are definitely still there. Sometimes they try to engage, but they just go right back out the door very immediately. So yes, it's very quiet. There's no mind chatter, none of that. My experience is that it's just very empty, very clear inside.
And how does this also affect your relationships with others? This shift that you've just gone through?
Definitely. I've experienced a tremendous difference in my dealing with people around me since the shift. Even with people I don't know, people I do know, there's simply no charge when I'm talking to people. It's incredible. I'm experiencing the person in front of me. I'm experiencing their entire essence. I'm experiencing their past. I'm experiencing their ancestors, their family, how they make a living. I'm experiencing their love. And this is all happening automatically. And it's this type of connection with people that's incredible. And this is happening to everybody when I'm traveling through the airports or the hotels. I'm experiencing their essence. And then especially with people that I do know, there's simply no charge anymore. And it's very freeing. It doesn't mean that I like everybody. There's still people that I'm perhaps not gonna like, but there's no charge about it. And so it's very empowering. There's such a clarity there when you can just see the essence of the person and just interact with the essence. I actually had a lot of fears when I was traveling over to India at the beginning of the 28-day deepening. My mind was very conflicted. I was going through about 6 or 7 issues, major life issues, that were causing a lot of conflict and a ton of fear inside. And actually during week 1 and week 2, I was experiencing this greatly. I mean, I was actually suffering from the conflicted mind because of these fears. And since the shift, the fears are gone. And when I think about these issues, these 7 issues, they're simply just on a list, a to-do list that I need to do, and they're in my back pocket right now. And when I need to take care of it, I'll just pull the list out, take care of the issue and cross it off. And it's incredible not to have fears about these major life issues that I had going into the deepening. I just want to express my gratitude to the Oneness University, to Sri Amar Shri Bhagwan, and all of the Oneness guides, because they're single-handedly walking us through the awakening journey with their expertise, their love, their dedication and devotion. For individuals such as us all around the world can travel to the Oneness University and be walked through this journey of awakening. I'm just eternally grateful. Namaste. Thank you.